Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda. Ignore the chair that's back here. It will be gone in a couple of days, but we are talking about the series. So I came in here before we moved and I talked about all the series that I was doing and how overwhelmed I was by all of them that I had, and I needed help and trying to figure out how to fix it. If you missed that video, it's up here, but I did get help. So Amara sent me a message and she said, I have created a spreadsheet and I would like for you to use it. You can check it out, see what you think about it. And then she's been so helpful going through. Let me just show y'all. So here it is. Here's what it looks like. Let me scoot over here where we can see stats. So right now, total books in series is 3,590. Total books read, 918. Books left to read, 2,660 books. And then how many series have I started? How many are in progress? How many are up to date? How many are finished? How many DNFs? And then how many series total on my TBR, which is 200. So I've started 274 series and there's 200 on my TBR but I haven't started yet. There's a whole bunch of them. Over here, the TBR tab, these are all ones that I want to start, and some of them I own, some of them I don't. You can tell I've given myself like little notes, like this one right here says LB, which means I own this on Libro FM. This says AU, I own it on Audible. This one says CH, I own it on Chirp. So those are just some little things that I have given myself notes about where I have those books. And a lot of these are finished, like the series are finished, but I have not read them. She also made this spreadsheet where it can be sorted using any of the ones across the top. Right now it's the status is what's sorted, but we can go through and sort this column A to Z, so the ones at the bottom show up first. But then we've got the ones in alphabetical order all the way down. They're still following the status though. So like these are all the finished ones in alphabetical order and then the ongoing ones in alphabetical order. So you can sort it in a lot of different ways. And I am rarely over here on the TBR list, mostly because I spend most of my time on the overall series list or on the in progress series list. Okay, let me tell you all what else happened. So over here, let's just go down and look and see how many series are written right here in the total number. I mean, we're into the 400s. So this is 480 and we started on number 7. So 480 minus 6 is 474. So that's where we are total on series that are on this list. Now, you can tell some of them have purple on them. Those are on my 50 before 50 list. And some of them have this thing, and that's because Amara did this whole thing. We started together. She started in the Z's at the end of the alphabet. I started in the A's, and we were making our way to meet each other, right? So I said to Ron when it was all done, I was like, hey, it's over. We did the whole thing. Where do you think Amara and I met in the alphabet? And he was like, I don't know, in the middle somewhere. And I was like, no, we met in the B's. Y'all, I did A and B. And that's it. I didn't even finish the B's. I did most of the B's. And Amara did everything else of these 400 and something series. So very busy, and I am very appreciative of her and all the work that she did, not only to create the spreadsheet, but to put all of my series in it. So let's take example 2 books. So the first one is the last book I read, which is called Nobody Does It Better, and it is part of the Lexi Blake catalog. So I'm just going to do Control F, which lets me search anything in this document, and I type in Lexi. And here she is. She's one of my 50 before 50 books. And it said out here to the side, Nobody Does It Better. Well, I finished reading that. So I put the title of the next book in there. Also, I'm covering it up. Let me move again. She, at the top up here, has 50 before 50 as a checkbox for me. So I can check them if they're in my 50 before 50 list. Fantastic. It's amazing. Anyway, I put the new book in there, and then I go over here and I add 1 to the number of books that I have read. So it said 56. I changed it to 57. That's literally all I have to do when I finish reading a book that's in a series that I'm already reading. What if it is a new series? Well, I'll show you, because I started a new series, or we'll say I'm almost finished, with Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles. This is in the Sparrow Falls series. So I go here, I go all the way down to the bottom because I got to put it in a new entry, and I just type it in what it says. So the series is called Sparrow Falls. The first book in the series, which is the one I'm reading right now, is called Fragile Sanctuary, and it is by Catherine Cowles. Wait, I don't know how to spell that. Cowles. Okay, books in the series. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because what I want to do, it depends on, I accidentally clicked on an ad. It depends on what the series is. Some of them I want to read every book in the series. I'll move again. Some of them I don't. This one does not have any half books or any extra things. So there are 6 books in this series. There are 6 books on this list. So what I care about is that the next book is called Delicate Escape, and that there are 6 books. So I come back over here and I say there's 6 books in the series. As of right now, I've read 0 because I'm still in the middle of reading that book. So I'll come back in and change it. So I'm at 0%. So there's no progress over here that has been made. I can change this right here because I read one of these books. So you see 25% jumps up when I mark it as being read. And I read it in June of 2025. Okay, that flipped over for me. And then this one, Sparrow Falls, I'm reading in August of 2025. That's when I started the series. I'm going to say ongoing for that 3-player grind because I don't actually know what is happening over there. This one, you do your best. We've just been doing our best to look and see, like, does it say at the bottom, does it say like the final installment? I try not to read the actual synopsis because I don't want to get like spoiled, but also when did it come out? Well, this one isn't even out yet. It's coming out in 2025. So I'm going to say this is an ongoing series. These were published in 2024, 3 books in 24 and 3 books in 25. So I'm going to say this is an ongoing series. So this sometimes is just up to our guessing to figure it out, I guess, as to whether or not it is. So I'm not caught up because I haven't read the first one, but I know the next book that I'm going to read is called Delicate Escape. And so then I know the title of the next book. If the next book is being published but not out yet, like with the Baby Dragon Bakery right here, we put the date that it's going to be published. So this will be published August 28th of 2025. And then if I want to DNF it, that's what this box is. And then 50 before 50, if it's a 50 before 50 book, but they're all in there. So that is what I do. And that's it. So it's really easy to enter the books when I finish them if they're already on my list. It's also really easy to enter new books when I have those and I want to put those on my list as well. And so then everything down at the bottom auto sorts itself. So now I just said, for which one? The 3-player grind. Okay, I just said that I was in progress on it. So when I click in progress, I can scroll right here, 3-player grind in progress, and there it is. And this same with Sparrow Falls because I gave it a date that I started. So when you say you started it, it says it's in progress if it's not at 100%. Then over here, all the ones that are up to date, which means I have done 100% of them, but they're still ongoing. So this still says ongoing out here. A lot of these over to the side, you can see, once I scoot over, that they have publication dates that are coming out. So there are new books coming out in those series. Not all of them are on here, but some of them are. Then we have the completed series. That's exactly what it sounds like. I'm 100% caught up and they're finished with a date finished. So there's not that many on this list. We've already talked about what my TBR is. It's literally everything that I own or want to read that I have not started. So the middle thing that says read right here is 0 on every one of these because I have not started them. So they're just on my to be read list. Then we have the short DNF. I've only DNF'd a few. And then we have the stats page, which is going to end up having some really cool charts and stuff for us to look at. I kind of messed up what Amara had created over here, and I'm embarrassed to go back and tell her that I messed it up. She's going to see it in this video. I'm so sorry, Amara. I deleted something, and I tried my best to figure out how to copy, because I'm pretty sure what you did was over here where it says total books in the series, total books read, like all of these stats are just copied, were just copied right over here until I came over here and messed it up. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She's done so much work, and then I have to say I messed up something by deleting things when I shouldn't have been deleting things. Anyway, so Amara is going to help me look at that, and then hopefully we'll be able to see what I read in August and what it looks like in September. So she's done quite a few months to get us through all the way December of next year is set up and ready to go. And so she already did it. She said, I set it up for the 1st and I deleted it. So I'm sorry. So maybe it's going to be from August 7th, where we are right now. That's going to be what I did. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have to go tell her. I'm going to go tell her now so she'll see it before the video comes out. Anyway, thank you, Amara, for being amazing. Also, she said if anybody wants this, she is willing to give you the template or whatever. She's going to share with you. But she just wants you to message her over on Discord. So if you're a member of my Discord, she is over there. Her name is Amara. And you can send her a message, or you can send a message, like comment on something that she's posted and just say, hi, I would like to have the spreadsheet. So some of you have already asked because you've seen it in other places before. Like you've seen me working on it and ask her about it. So some of you already have this. I would like to know your thoughts on how it's gone. And I'll be checking in once a month to let y'all know how it's going for me. And that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.